All right, Elizabeth City is in the audience. Smithfield is in our kitchen today. Leon Buenviaje from Smithfield Gourmet Bakery and Cafe is here to show us how to make pigs in Pappardelle. So before we get started, we want to let you know the ingredients because we know you're going to want to make this at home. So Leon, why don't you tell us what we're using today?
We're using green peppercorns, some garlic, fresh rosemary, parsley, sun-dried tomatoes, roasted peppers, some sweet onions, and we have our Smithfield ham and Smithfield pork tenderloin, and we're going to finish it up with some smoked Gouda.
I thought there were going to be hot dogs over here. I can't lie. When I heard pigs and Pappardelle, that's what I thought. But no, Smithfield ham and pork tenderloin. Okay, now what's the Pappardelle? What does that mean?
Pappardelle comes from the verb pappard, which means to gobble up. It's a broad kind of fettuccine.
Is it French?
Italian.
Italian? Pappardelle, to garble up? Garble. Gobble.
To garble.
Okay, so what's the first step here? What is that?
Normally, I didn't want to get flour all over everybody. You start off with a well of sifted flour, some salt. In the middle of the well, you get some eggs, some oil, stir it up real good, and then slowly you'd want to incorporate the flour and the egg mixture and start making a dough.
But it's a dough. It's not for bread. You said it's for pasta.
Yes, it's pasta.
Oh, that's what's over here. Antonio, check this out. This is what it looks like when it's finished. Wow.
Yes.
Like really. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah,
I mean, they're really wide noodles, and they look kind of coarse.
Right. You could add more oil. It'll be smoother. You could take less oil. It'll be coarser. You'll have some voids. Something for the sauce to really grab onto.
Right.
So, anyhow, a lot of times in the kitchen, you don't have a lot of space.
Yep.
So,
I'm stepping back as you say that.
We're going to go ahead and get a little flour. We got a little cup here from the cupboard for the home cook. You don't have to have a pasta machine or a, rolling pin.
So just a glass?
Yeah, you can use a glass. Of course, you want the dough a little warmer than you got here.
I'm washing my hands because I want to try that. That looks fun.
And if that's the case, just kind of move it around with your hands. Get your
totally listening. Just washing my hands so I can do that too.
I think my daughter was 2, and then she was making pasta with me.
Aww. I can't find any towels.
Uh-oh.
Good to go. I can see the kids enjoying doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the Play-Doh factory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just try not to let them eat it too much.
Okay, and then what do you do?
All right. So you get a little flour. Push it around. Of course, the pasta machine would be a lot faster right here. And then you go ahead and make the little,
And now you can make it as wide as you want.
You can make it as wide as you want. You
so
can make
why
ravioli.
do you make it so wide? Oh, yeah, you can do anything after that.
Ravioli. You can make lasagna. You can make tortellini.
Can I try one?
Yeah,
can
please.
I roll one out?
Yeah.
Because it just looks fun. Okay.
Yeah, you want to warm it up with your hands a little bit, kind of move it around. Yes.
Okay. It's just
yes.
It is like Play-Doh. This is like the Play-Doh I make at home. Why are you frowning? You're scowling.
Oh, no. You're doing good.
That'll be fine. All right, and then a little flour on top?
Yes.
Okay, roll it out. This is very fun. Okay, so we'll finish doing the rest of these and cutting it into the strips, and then what are we going to do next?
We're going to start on the sauce and start sauteing and sweating everything off and
What about
incorporating
that?
everything. That's a little thick. We got to work on it a little bit.
All right, we're going to keep working on that. Meantime, meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler has joined us on the couch. All right, we're back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with a dish that we are making from scratch. I mean, from scratch. We've made our own pasta already this morning with Leon Buenviaje. He is from the Smithfield Gourmet Bakery and Cafe, showing us how to make pigs in Pappardelle. Right. So here are those noodles that we were working so hard on, that you were working hard on.
They look very nice.
Yeah, so what's going on over here?
I'm just boiling some water for the Pappardelle.
Which is that's the pasta. That's the Pappardelle part. Okay.
That's the pasta.
Now we're working on what's going on top.
Right. We're going to go ahead and start with some chopping some broccoli. Garlic. My bad.
It's all right, it's early.
And a little bit of rosemary. And basically, we're just going to run through.
All right. Don't try this at home that fast. You mentioned the green peppercorns.
Yes.
Are those capers?
They have a texture of like capers, but
they're not capers.
Yeah, they're nice and spicy. Would you like to try one?
No, thank you. Not all by itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's like biting into a caper with a nice floral, peppery bite.
Okay. Well, I like capers. Maybe I'll get brave a little bit later and just try one of those. All right, so you chop the garlic and the rosemary together.
Yes.
It smells fantastic.
You bruise it, all the oils come out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what's in there?
This is a little oil, a little butter-infused oil.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And now, that's a technique we've seen before here, but remind the folks at home why you cook with butter and oil, not just butter or oil.
It keeps the flash point high, and you want the browning effect and the, all the characteristics of regular oil and the butter.
Mm-hmm. So into the pan goes our garlic and our rosemary. Where did this recipe come from?
It's actually, it has its roots in French and Italian. Mm-hmm. My background is world cuisine. Continental.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit some green peppercorns in there.
Okay.
All right. Here's the Smithfield ham.
Okay. And you've got that kind of julienne sliced in.
Yes. We like that salt that comes out of there. Mm-hmm. It's like adding anchovies.
But not as fishy.
Correct. Just to get the salt and all the goodness and all the
Now, it seems like you could make this just with the ham.
Oh yeah, you can make it strictly vegetarian. Mm-hmm. You can make anything.
Right.
Pumpkins, just pumpkin seeds, pine nuts, tomatoes, olive oil.
So this is kind of good for one of those days where you're looking in the fridge saying, okay, I need to use this tonight.
Yeah.
And here goes the pork tenderloin.
Yes.
So do you make this often at the cafe? Folks like this?
Yeah. Specials at dinner time. All right. Let's see if we can't turn up the heat a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So tell me about this cheese.
It is smoked Gouda.
Mm-hmm. It smells good. Now, is this going to be kind of a final touch?
Yeah. We're going to finish it up with that.
I see we have a lot more of the things to add. The red pepper, sun-dried tomatoes, green onions.
Yes.
And the herbs. Now, are you guys growing this stuff out there in Smithfield?
Yes,
we are. Going to the farmer's market on Saturdays?
We try to go as often as we can, but often more times than others you're busy.
Yep. So when do the noodles go in? Do they go in at the last minute?
Yeah, they go pretty quick.
Yeah. Now, how come you have the colander in here already?
Everything in its place. You have your mise en place.
All righty. Saves you a step, saves you from walking across the kitchen.
Keeps you organized. Sometimes you have kitchen ADD and you forget where you put the colander, then accidentally you're sitting on it.
I gotcha. All right, we're going to wrap it here. When we come back, we're going to put the finishing touches on our pigs and Pappardelle.
Yeah.
Back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen today with Smithfield. Here today, Leon Buenviaje from Smithfield Gourmet Bakery and Cafe making pigs in Pappardelle, really kind of stepping up, I guess, the idea of pigs in a blanket, but we're very, very far away from a sausage and a pancake. We've got our Smithfield ham, pork tenderloin with the pasta that you made yourself.
Mm-hmm. And you did too.
A little bit. I helped just a very small amount. So after, the noodles cooked separately, and then you added them to the sauce that you had going. And then how long does it need to stay? Because they're pretty much cooked, right? So.
Right. After you pull it out of the boiling water, you hit it with a little butter to kind of help get everything to adhere. You want to go ahead and hit it with a little salt.
Okay.
Because country ham alone needs a little love too.
Now you have the Gouda cheese, the green onions, and some parsley. When is that? Well, some of the parsley's in there already. Have you already put the cheese in? Did I miss that?
No, I'm going to go ahead and hit the cheese at the end.
Okay.
And a little bit of scallion.
All right. Well, while you are plating up, where can folks find the bakery and cafe? When are you open, and where?
We are in 218 Main Street in Smithfield. We're basically doing stuff around the clock, but we open at 7. And we do dinner Friday nights and Saturday nights. And breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
We have little maple bacon muffins. We have tomato muffins with like a pine nut streusel. We have muffins for everybody.
So you had a pretty good
Cakes,
breakfast crowd in there,
cupcakes.
folks.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have all kinds of people in there. And it gets pretty busy on the weekends, especially when there's the farmers market.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about cooking, Leon?
My favorite thing, I believe it's, just the faces, the people you get to know.
Okay. Cool. Well, that looks delicious. I'm sure it'll be nothing but smiling faces when we go ahead and give that a try. The pigs and Pappardelle recipe will be available for you at thehamptonroadshow.com. We'll put the entire list of ingredients on the website as well as Leon's techniques here for making it come out just perfect. Now, is this something you make regularly at the cafe, or is it a special?
This is normally a special, but we have a rustic pasta. We make pasta every dinner. Every dinner. Try to stay as fresh as you can and make it right before service. And
all right, there goes the Gouda and the green onions, the smoked Gouda, right? Important,
smoked Gouda, yes.
Important distinction there.
Yeah, smoked Gouda and pork. Delicious stuff.
That looks terrific. All right, we'll give this a try in just a couple of minutes. Right now, we want to meet our audience from Elizabeth City.